If you are 70 to 80 years old, embrace a simple life. How much is truly enough? Embracing the golden years, a path to true wealth and wisdom. Imagine a life where every moment is savored, where each day brings the peace of knowing that you are living on your own terms. As we reach the golden years, we begin to question the values we held dear in our youth. What if all those years of chasing wealth, status, and success were misguided? What if the real key to happiness has been within our reach all along, in the simple moments we overlooked? In this journey, we explore the profound shift that happens as we age, how the urgency of youth gives way to a deeper understanding of what truly brings joy and fulfillment. Why live a simple life, and how much is enough to feel genuinely content? These questions may be the most important we ever ask ourselves. By the end of this journey, you may find yourself with a new perspective on what it means to live well and what it takes to feel truly rich in your golden years. The frantic rush of our youth, the ceaseless striving for success, wealth, and recognition begins to lose its urgency. What once seemed paramount fades into the background, leaving space for a deeper understanding of what truly matters. In these golden years, there is a rare beauty in the clarity that arrives, a gift allowing us to see beyond superficial ambitions and into the heart of a well-lived life. The wisdom that comes with age is not something that can be rushed. It is earned through experience, reflection, and the understanding that the journey itself holds more value than any particular destination. When we were young, we believed material success defined our worth. We chased careers, accolades, and endless to-do lists, convinced these markers would bring lasting happiness. We saw life as a series of mountains to conquer, each peak promising fulfillment. But as the years accumulate, we learn that life is not a competition. It is more tender, intricate, and fleeting than we could have imagined. The years teach us that fulfillment cannot be forced, and that the more we push, the further it can seem from our grasp. Now we are given the chance to reflect, to reassess, and to redefine what it means to live well. We ask ourselves the difficult questions. Did the pursuit of wealth and recognition enrich our lives? Or did it come at the cost of what matters most? What do we value now in the years that remain? These questions lead us to confront the great irony of wealth and health, the truth that we often sacrifice well-being for financial gain in our youth, only to spend those hard-earned savings trying to recover health in later years. Many of us pushed ourselves to extremes in our youth, burning the midnight oil, ignoring our bodies, missing irreplaceable moments with loved ones, believing the sacrifices would lead to a better tomorrow. Yet, as time passes, we find that the health we once took for granted has faded, and the money we accumulated becomes a lifeline for the well-being we neglected. This cycle reveals a simple truth. True wealth is found in health, peace, and presence, not in the relentless pursuit of more. It is often only when our bodies slow down that we realize what a gift good health truly is, and that perhaps the most meaningful pursuit is not that of wealth, but of balance. While we cannot rewrite the past, we can choose how we move forward. We can shift our focus away from endless striving and begin to nurture our minds, bodies, and souls. Real well-being is holistic. It encompasses not only physical health, but also emotional, spiritual, and social well-being. It requires us to let go of illusions that happiness is tied to material gain. The deepest joys are not those bought by money, but those cultivated by love, by connection, by the satisfaction of a life lived with integrity. And integrity itself grows not from chasing after fleeting desires, but from staying true to the essence of who we are. The power of simplifying life. One of the greatest lessons of aging is discovering the power of simplicity. In our younger years, we are driven by accumulation, more possessions, more achievements, more status. We believe that by adding layers to our lives, we will find fulfillment. But as time goes by, we come to see that often, more is not better. Instead, it is the simplicity of life that brings the greatest sense of freedom and joy. The realization that we do not need to chase everything, that contentment does not require complexity, allows us to strip away the excess and discover what is truly meaningful. Simplifying our lives means decluttering, not only our homes, but also our minds and commitments. It could mean downsizing to a smaller home that allows us to live with less burden, letting go of responsibilities that no longer serve us, or giving away possessions that do not add value to our lives. By letting go of what is unnecessary, we create space for the things that truly matter: time with loved ones, hobbies that spark joy, or simply the peace of a quiet afternoon. Simplicity is not about deprivation. It is about the richness that comes from needing less and cherishing more. It is the realization that joy is not about quantity but quality, the quality of our relationships, our time, and our inner state of being. Living simply also allows us to experience the power of frugality. To live frugally is not to live without, it is to live with intention. Many of us have come to understand that freedom lies not in excess, but in having fewer financial burdens. When we free ourselves from debts and from the constant desire to keep up with an ever-growing lifestyle, we unlock the ability to live on our own terms. True contentment is found not in the abundance of material wealth, but in the joy of appreciating what we already have: the warmth of a home, the love of family, the beauty of nature. Frugality allows us to align our choices with our values, to prioritize what brings real meaning over fleeting desires. It teaches us that having enough is not defined by what we possess, but by our perception of abundance. Escaping the trap of consumerism. Throughout our lives, we have been led to believe that happiness lies in consumption. Advertisements tell us that the next new car, the bigger house, the latest gadget will bring us joy. We fall into the trap of consumerism, seeking fulfillment in purchases that only provide a brief flash of satisfaction before the desire for more sets in again. It is a treadmill, running endlessly but getting nowhere meaningful. It is a cycle that can leave us feeling empty and disconnected, longing for a sense of peace that cannot be found in the material world. Breaking free from consumerism means embracing mindfulness. It is about being conscious of what truly brings happiness and resisting the pressure to buy into an idea that more equals better. By shifting our focus away from material possessions and towards what really matters, our relationships, our health, our inner peace, we can begin to find true fulfillment. Mindfulness asks us to appreciate the present moment, to savor the experiences and connections that make life meaningful, and to let go of everything else. It is a practice that allows us to be fully present, to find beauty in the simplicity of life, and to resist the impulse to fill our lives with unnecessary clutter. We learn that true fulfillment comes from connection, not consumption. Finding joy in simplicity. As we grow older, we begin to recognize the profound beauty in life's simplest moments. The laughter of a grandchild, the warmth of a loved one by our side, the tranquility of a morning coffee. These moments become the treasures we hold most dear. Simplicity is a state of mind, a choice to be fully present and grateful for what we have without longing for what we lack. It is about savoring the richness of each day and finding joy in the smallest things, knowing that these are the moments that truly define our lives. The joy of simplicity is that it opens us to a deeper appreciation of life. When we let go of the need to chase what does not bring lasting happiness, we create space for what does: love, connection, and peace. In our golden years, we come to understand that happiness is not found in grand gestures or possessions, but in the richness of everyday experiences. It is these simple joys that bring depth to our days and make our lives truly meaningful. It is in the tender moments of connection, the quiet beauty of nature, and the peace of mind that comes from knowing we are enough, just as we are. Creating memories, not wealth. When our time on this earth draws to a close, it is not the wealth we have accumulated that will comfort us. It is the memories we have created, the love we have given and received, the time spent with those who matter most, the laughter shared, the moments of tenderness, the experiences that shaped our journey. These are the things that will endure. These are the stories that will be told by those we leave behind, the moments that will echo through time and live on in the hearts of our loved ones. As we grow older, we may not have the energy we once did, but we still have the ability to create meaningful memories. We can spend time with loved ones, share stories, and continue to build connections that will live on long after we are gone. These memories are our true legacy. They do not fade with time. Rather, they grow more precious. It is not our material wealth that defines us, but the moments of love and connection that we leave behind. These moments are what truly enrich our lives and give meaning to our existence. By focusing on creating memories, we shift our attention from accumulating wealth to experiencing life fully and sharing that fullness with others. The transformative power of gratitude. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools for cultivating peace and contentment, especially as we age. By focusing on what we have rather than what we lack, we shift our perspective from scarcity to abundance. Gratitude reminds us that no matter the challenges we face, there is always something to be thankful for: a beautiful sunset, a warm embrace, the wisdom of a lifetime lived. The act of gratitude transforms our outlook, helping us find joy in the present and see each day as a gift. In these later years, gratitude becomes even more essential. It helps us appreciate the positive aspects of aging, the wisdom we have gained, the relationships we have nurtured, the life we have lived. By embracing gratitude, we learn to live in the present moment, finding joy in the here and now, rather than waiting for some future circumstance to bring happiness. Gratitude allows us to see the beauty in our own journey, the experiences that have shaped us, and the people who have walked beside us. It transforms the way we view our lives and reminds us that even in the face of challenges, there is beauty and goodness to be found. Discovering purpose in later life. As our roles in life begin to change, we may find ourselves searching for new purpose. Throughout our lives, our sense of purpose has often been tied to our careers, our families, or our contributions to society. But as we enter our later years, these roles may no longer define us in the same way. This is the time to seek new sources of purpose and meaning. Purpose is what gives our lives a sense of direction, what motivates us to rise each morning with hope and energy, even when the days seem long. Purpose gives our lives direction and motivates us to rise each morning with intention. In our golden years, purpose can be found in many places: volunteering, nurturing our passions, or simply being present for those we love. It reminds us that we still have something valuable to offer the world, that our lives hold meaning beyond what we may have once thought. By finding new ways to contribute, we keep growing, evolving, and adding depth to our journey. Purpose need not be grand. It can be as simple as being a source of kindness for someone in need, as powerful as passing on wisdom to younger generations, or as fulfilling as continuing to learn and grow as individuals. Cultivating inner peace. One of the most important lessons of aging is the understanding that true peace is cultivated from within. Inner peace is not found in controlling every aspect of our lives or in the absence of challenges, but in accepting life as it is, in letting go of what we cannot change, and in finding contentment in the present moment. It is in the acceptance of both joy and sorrow, success and failure, that we find the equilibrium that allows for true serenity. Nurturing inner peace requires mindfulness, patience, and the willingness to slow down. It asks us to focus on what truly matters and to let go of what does not. In our later years, inner peace becomes even more valuable, allowing us to face life's uncertainties with grace and to find joy in the simple, everyday moments. It is a reminder that no matter what lies ahead, we have the power to find calm and strength within ourselves. It is about taking the time to breathe, to be present, to trust that we are exactly where we are meant to be, and to rest in the knowledge that we have done our best with the time given to us. The courage of vulnerability. Society often tells us that we must be strong, that we must face aging with resilience and without showing weakness. Yet one of the greatest lessons we can learn is that there is immense strength in vulnerability. The desire to appear invincible can prevent us from seeking support, from sharing our struggles, from connecting on a deeper level. But when we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, we open the door to authentic human connection. True courage lies not in being without fear or weakness, but in embracing our humanity fully, including our fears and flaws. Vulnerability fosters empathy, compassion, and trust. It allows us to connect with others in a meaningful way. By acknowledging our vulnerabilities, we give others permission to do the same. We let go of the need to maintain a facade and instead embrace the richness of being truly human. Aging with grace means allowing ourselves to be seen as we are, imperfect yet profoundly resilient. It means accepting that needing help is part of the human experience, and that by sharing our struggles, we invite others to share in our journey, making both our burdens lighter and our joys more profound. Finding purpose through legacy. As we reflect on our journey, we begin to think about the legacy we will leave behind. Legacy is not about material wealth or possessions. It is about the lasting impact of our actions, the love we have given, and the values we have passed on. Legacy is found in the kindness we have shown, the wisdom we have shared, the relationships we have nurtured. It is about the ways we have touched the lives of others, however small. Legacy is not confined to a single moment. It is the culmination of a lifetime lived with purpose, integrity, and love. Living with a sense of legacy gives our lives purpose beyond ourselves. It reminds us that our actions today ripple into the future, affecting generations to come. It is not about grand gestures, but about the small, meaningful ways we contribute to the lives of others. By living with intention, we create a legacy that will endure long after we are gone. Whether it is in the values we pass to our children, the kindness we show to strangers, or the love we give to those closest to us, our legacy becomes our enduring gift to the world. Embracing a full and purposeful life. The later years of life are not an end, but a new beginning. A time to embrace a different kind of wisdom, a chance to live with authenticity and purpose. True wealth is not found in material possessions, but in the quality of our lives, the memories we create, and the love we share. Each day is an opportunity to foster deep connections, to create moments of joy, and to leave behind a legacy of kindness and compassion. Each morning that we rise is an invitation to embrace life fully, to find beauty in the present, and to celebrate the gift of another day. Aging is a journey of growth, a time to live fully and to cherish every moment. By embracing simplicity, gratitude, vulnerability, and purpose, we create a life that is rich in meaning, love, and fulfillment. A life that will be remembered not for what we owned, but for how we made others feel and for the authenticity with which we lived. Let these golden years be filled with joy, peace, and deep gratitude for the lives we have lived and the legacy we continue to build. Let us live each day with intention, finding meaning in every breath, joy in every connection, and purpose in every step we take toward a life well lived.